I'd like to welcome everybody to this year's Memorial Day Parade. Division 1 is being escorted in front of the bandstand by the Lorain Police Department and their auxiliary escort. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lorain Police Department. The police and the auxiliary are being followed by Life Care Ambulance Service, which has our Division 1 Parade Marshals Roger Johnson and Lolly Bancic. Life Care has been proudly serving Lorain County for 29 years, providing 911 service, as well as transportation services to Lorain, Elyria, and Amherst residents. Life Care Ambulance Services. Following Life Care Ambulance Service is the Army Junior ROTC, led by Sam Obici. Lorain High School Army ROTC has been recognized as one of the top junior ROTC programs in the country, and Secretary of the Army has designated Lorain High School Army RJOT as an honor unit with distinction for the school year 2014. Only 10% of junior ROTC units in the country can receive this highest honor. This is First Sergeant Sam Obici's last year as the Army RJOTC instructor at Lorain High School. He will be retiring at the end of this school year. He would like to thank all the veterans organizations, the community, Lorain City Schools, and parents for all the support they have given him the past 20 years. He wishes all the cadets and students in Lorain City Schools continued success. Pulling up in front of the bandstand right now is Lorain County Veteran of the Year, Art Goodman. Art would like to let you know that as Veteran of the Year, he's selected by the Lorain Veterans Council. He's looking forward to fulfilling his objective to represent the affiliate veterans of organizations by coordinating and harmonizing their activities in the promotion of the interests of all citizens of the community, regardless of race, creed, or color, by inaugurating, encouraging, and assisting in civic improvement. He wishes to thank each of you for joining us as we honor veterans who made our freedoms possible, and may God bless you all. Veteran of the Year, Arthur Goodman. Mr. Goodman's riding with Mr. and Mrs. Richard Castle and his son Mark.
Now you gotta turn around. Okay, listen up. Now you gotta do counterclockwise. I got you there. One of you know.
Huh? All right. Hold on. Heart time. Heart. All right. Oh.
Good face.
We have VFW Post 451, the Mullen Murray All-American VFW Post 451 with life members of VFW 451. Bill Roth, Lou Krauser, Al Sandowski, George Evanoff, and George Paskarak. Also the VFW Ladies Auxiliary from the Mullen Murray All-American VFW Post 451. Kathy Madison, President, Karen Torres, Senior Vice, Fran Smith, Junior Vice, and Pat Bowman, Secretary. They were supposed to be moved. Also, American Legion Post number 30 from Broadway and Lorain. They were. They told me who they are. Commander Rick Drimes and the new POW unit driven by Clinton Souders, and the Post 30 motorcycle unit led by Dave Gosnell. Next, we have NAVETS Chapter 74, the National Association of Black Veterans, with Sam Felton, Veterans Helping Veterans. All right, the next unit, there will be a rifle fire, so anyone with little children, let them know they will do a little performance with rifle fire here with the next unit, the Disabled American Veterans, led by Ray Kershaw and Mike Simpson. Disabled American Veterans are followed by the Disabled American Veterans Louis Paul Proy Women's Auxiliary Division 20. The Jeep about to pass is from the Valor Home. The Valor Home offers transitional housing for veterans. Don Addy is their chairman and chief fundraiser. Followed by Lorain County Veteran Services. It's a veterans use van that holds 14 people. Martha Garreau, U.S. Army Administrative Assistant. Next up in Division 2, led by your parade marshals Don Fugit and Bob McDonald, is the IV War Veterans Post 1 Color Guard, led by John Gongelati. No introduction necessary for the Lorain High School Titans Marching Band, led by Timothy Civic. The Titans Marching Band is honoring veterans with a medley of Sousa marches, including El Capitan, the Liberty Bell, and Stars and Stripes Forever. Lorain High School Titans Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special part of our parade this year. On this float are what has grown to 11 of Lorain County's Purple Heart recipients from the Army and the Marines. Each one of them served their country proudly, starting with Marshall Williams, Private First Class U.S. Army, served at the 1st Cavalry 7 Regiment from 1950 to 1953. He was awarded his Purple Heart June 8th of 1951. He was wounded while hauling supplies near the 38th parallel. Jerome Wicker, Private First Class, served with the 9th Marines K Company from April 1964 to March of 1968. He was awarded 2 Purple Hearts, the first in October of 1965, the second in August of 1966. He was wounded by mortar rounds in both instances. Jesse Hill, Sergeant, U.S. Army 4th Division, 1st and 22nd Infantry, Company B. He was awarded his Purple Heart in April of 1968, wounded in a firefight at the Cambodian border. Robert Delval, Sergeant E5, U.S. Army, served from September of 1966 through January of 1969 with the 20th Division 711 Artillery. He has 2 Purple Hearts. He was wounded first by a mortar round and second by a landmine. Lee Johnson, Sergeant, U.S. Army, 9th Infantry, 3rd and 5th Cavalry Tanker. He was awarded his Purple Heart in 1969 for his service in Vietnam. Sam Felton, Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, served from 1965 to August of 1972 with the 1st Division Marine Company Charlie Division. He received his Purple Heart in 1969 for rescuing 3 comrades under heavy fire. Ron Bowman, Specialist 5, U.S. Army, served as a combat medic in the 9th Infantry Mechanized Unit from 1968 through 1970. He received his Purple Heart in 1969. He was wounded by a rocket-propelled grenade in the Mekong Delta, Vietnam. Don Fugit, Private, First Class, U.S. Army, served in as artillery and supply driver from 1968 through 1970. He was awarded his Purple Heart in June of 1969 for wounds suffered by a command detonating mine while delivering supplies. Rick Pashoni, Sergeant, U.S. Army, served as a squad leader for the 4th Infantry A Company, 2nd and 8th Mechanized Infantry from June of 1968 through March of 1970. He received his Purple Heart in 1969. He was severely wounded in a firefight outside a small village in Vietnam. And Jose Torres, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, served from 1995 through 2008 with the 1st Battalion, 2nd Marines Task Force. He received his Purple Heart in March of 2003. He was wounded in Iraq by a rocket-propelled grenade. Ladies and gentlemen, your Purple Heart recipients from Lorain County. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Sam Felton.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone in attendance today truly understands the importance of what Memorial Day actually means. Today is not just a commercialized day for having barbecues, cookouts, having a beer with the fellas. Memorial Day actually has been specifically designed to honor those who fell in combat, honoring this great nation in the cause of freedom. Each and every one of these individuals that was on this float today has fought and bled for this great nation. They are truly my brothers and truly my friends. And I'd just like to say to the city of Lorain, thank all of you for supporting us in everything we do for this great city. And a moment of silence for all of you, please, for our state commander for the Purple Heart, Mr. Bud Hanna, who passed away, another wounded American who fought for the American ideal. Thank you for the city of Lorain, and last but not least, let me honor our true great friend, Mr. Sam Obici, who throughout the years has done so much to mentor the youth and mold them into the young heroes and productive citizens that they will be under his guidance and tutelage. Thank you, the city of Lorain.
Next few we have our friends from American Demolition with a couple of vehicles here. Looks like a big 4x4, a Jeep, a little dune buggy. Your Parade Marshal Bob McDonald. Next through we have the Honorable Mayor of Lorain and his staff. I see the very personable Robert Fowler. Who else do I see out here?
No, that's good. Everyone is good?
We also have our city council. Look at that guy out there. What's that hat? Brian Gates. I see Joe Faga. I see Dennis Flores. Gibbons too lazy to walk. Councilman Edwards. Next through, we have your state representative, Dan Ramos. Dan is proudly serving the people of the city of Lorain and northern and western Lorain County. Next pass is the American Legion post number 30 from Broadway.
Got a Marine on there too.
We have a Marine on there. Okay, another veteran.
Soldier here.
Past Veteran of the Year, Dorothy McGuire.
Yes.
Well, let's see, I got a little help up here. Next unit is United States Daughters of 1812, led by Jane Barron.
Hi, Janie.
Followed by the Royal Canadian Legion drill team. Ladies and gentlemen, the Daughters of the American Revolution, Nathan Perry chapter. Followed by the Lorain Library's Bookmobile. Dazzle your mind at the Lorain Public Library System, welcoming everyone to use their free educational, informational, and entertainment resources. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. All right, next up, we have the 2013 Lorain International Queen in Her Court, led by Queen Lexi Zavozic, first runner-up Taylor Soto, second runner-up Veronica Yahim, and third runner-up Megan Beal. Please join us all for the 48th Annual Lorain International Festival. Will take place June 27th, 28th, and 29th at Black River Landing. It's a beautiful GMC truck. Mr. Zavozic's driving from Morris Cadillac Buick GMC in North Homestead. Thanks, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lorain County Sheriff's Honor Guard. Sheriff Stamiti, Deputy Kavanaugh, and Captain Jim Drostowski. Sheriff Stamiti has been in law enforcement since 1973 and has been sheriff since 2001. And a veteran.
This LFG?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lorain Fire Department, led by Tom Brown. And Siren? followed by Lorain County Emergency Management and Homeland Security. Yes, can you get me the images? Next up, we have Pastor Douglas Price and the Shining Stars of New Morning Star Church, the drill team.
Oh, there's a thing from NASA.
All right, next up's a float from the NASA Glenn Research Center. It's their MOVE and their trailer. The MOV is a mobile Orion vehicle explorer. The MOVE is a replica of what future spacecraft will resemble. America will send a new generation of astronauts to explore the universe aboard spacecrafts like the Orion Crew Exploration Vehicle. The combined length of the MOVE and its decorative trailer is 26.5 feet, and the name Explorer is indicative of NASA's spirit of aeronautics and space research and development activities. Followed by a couple classics, which include a 1929 Buick driven by Dan Fonsdale and his family. Next up, we have the African Royalty Drill Team. The African Royalty Drill Team is a wonderful youth group, being thankful and proud of their African American heritage. We welcome DJ Norlon Williams and Michael Gilchrist. And on Memorial Day, who else but Liberty Tax Service? Liberty Tax Service is appreciation dedicated to our vets and active military members. And thank you for allowing us to show our respect here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Tax Service. Before moving along with the Lorain Skate Park, we had a late addition and another Purple Heart recipient from February 16th of 1951 in the Korean War. On the stage now with the rest of us is Bill Parsons. So I'd like to have a big round of applause for Mr. Parsons, who wasn't part of our original ceremony.
Thank you very much. They moved the same spot.
Okay. These young people are looking to have a skate park in Lorain and are ready to put on a little demonstration for us. How about that, huh? This is a great group of young people who are looking to put a skate park in Lorain at some point in the immediate future. All right, this is a rather large group comprised of Chris Dye Fabrications, who does custom car and truck fabrication here in Lorain, along with sales and service and Dye's Appliances. Sales, service, and parts for 39 years in Lorain. Next, we have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. We have Girl Scouts first. And somehow they eluded me here. But we have the Girl Scouts and Boy Scout Troop number 160 from Lorain. Boy Scout 160 is led by Scoutmaster Heather McKenna, Assistant Scoutmaster Dan Burris, and Committee Chair Melissa Whitaker. Followed by Girl Scout Troop 503. Next up is our good friend from Quality Cars and More. Located at 6210 Middle Ridge Road, Summer Hopkins and Sonia Boyer tell you to stop by. They're the home of guaranteed financing and buy here, pay here. Help us build your credit. Apply today and drive today. Quality Cars and More. And the flatbed you see is from 28th Street Auto Repairs and More. Serving Lorain County for 9 years. Stop in today for a free estimate. Receive 10% off labor on any repairs. 28th Street Auto Repair. Leading Division 4 in its Parade Marshal Nicholas Bancic of the Lorain County Jewish War Veterans, post number 222. Their color guard is led by the USA flag with Zach Simonoff and the Jewish War Veterans flag and Steve Smith, along with 2 riflemen. Lorain County Jewish War Veterans, post 222. Followed behind the yellow Corvette is the sobering centers for homeless veterans. Alan Revercombe, Senior President. Niall Casada, House Manager. the sobering centers. And I bet you can't guess who this is. The Clearview Clippers Marching Band. Under the direction of Aaron Putka. You'll see him performing this summer at various parades and events. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clearview Clipper Marching Band. The next vehicle represents the Lorain County Metro Parks. 28 Metro Parks in Lorain County. I don't know if you've seen what they did down at Lakeview Park, but what a fantastic group, the Lorain Metro Parks. Next, we welcome the Crooklets Drill Team, led by Vicki Perry and Brenda Smith. Next up, we have First Student in the First Student School Bus. And First Student would like everyone to know that they are the proud employers of numerous veterans throughout the county. First Student. Next up is the Sheffield Township Volunteer Fire Department. Next we have La Iglesia de Dios Pentecostal Church, led by Reverend William Rios and Gladys Lawrence. The Ebenezer Church is located at 3660 Globe Avenue in South Lorain. Coming up next, we have Pretty Girl Swag, the Art of Dance, led by Tiffany White. Next, we have the various youth groups from the Broadway Assembly Church. They're the Missionettes, the Royal Rangers, and the Ignite Youth Group, led by Youth Pastor Kenneth Cruz. And a very late entry, Ernie's Towing. And our usual close of the parade, Lorain County Engineer's Office. Once again, I'd like to remind you of the 12 Purple Heart recipients that we honored today. Marshall Williams, Jerome Wicker, Jesse Hill, Roberto Deval, Lee Johnson, Sam Felton, Ron Bowman, Don Fugit, Rick Pashoni, Jose Torres, Bill Parsons, and Bobby Ross. 12 of your Lorain County Purple Heart recipients. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. Hope you had a great time. It was great weather. Don't forget about the International Festival coming up the end of June. And enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. Travel safely.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.